So here are 7 common myths of homeopathy. Myth 1. Homeopathy is a very slow process. So the answer to this is no, homeopathy is not slow. Let's understand why I am saying this. So the action of homeopathy depends upon the pace of the illness. Acute illnesses like fever, cold, cough, diarrhea or a headache have a sudden onset and a rapid progress. And hence, the homeopathic medicine in acutes also responds with that pace. That is, it responds quickly and sometimes even to a single dose of medicine if carefully selected. Many of the times, patient completely recovers in 2 to 3 days. This idea also clears another myth in homeopathy that it cannot treat acutes. Homeopathy in fact works wonders in acute complaints. Now in chronic diseases like arthritis or IBS or psoriasis, the pace of the disease is slow, meaning that the disease process starts developing in the body gradually over a period of time until you start seeing symptoms. And hence, the chronic diseases respond slowly to the action of homeopathy, because homeopathy doesn't treat disease itself, but the whole process of the disease. Hence, for chronic diseases, homeopathy takes time to show results, but that does not mean that homeopathy is slow. Myth 2. Homeopathy medicines are placebo. Placebo is a substance that has no medicinal value. So homeopathy is not a placebo. If homeopathy was a placebo, patients wouldn't be able to see positive effect in their health after taking the medicine. And these positive changes are seen not only in their physical symptoms but also on the reports as well. Blood sugar, cholesterol, thyroid can be seen reversing with homeopathy. In fact, many of the surgeries can be avoided with homeopathic medicines. Renal calculi, gallstones, abscess, endometriosis, fibroids are some examples where surgery can be very well avoided. So definitely it's clear that homeopathy is not placebo. Myth 3. Homeopathy has side effects. Homeopathic medicines are prepared by a method known as potentization. Potentization involves series of dilutions and succussions which makes the medicine ultra diluted. And hence, the toxicity of the medicine is reduced and therapeutic property is enhanced. Let's understand this by example. So there is a remedy in homeopathy made from common salt. The name of the remedy is natrum mur. Now, the property of common salt is to enhance the flavor of food. But in potentized form, natrum mur is a great remedy for migraines. Another example, there is a remedy in homeopathy made from lead known as plumbum metallicum. Now since it is a very heavy metal, in crude form it can cause lead poisoning. But after potentization, it's a great remedy for intestinal colic and obstruction. So we can safely conclude that homeopathy does not have side effects. In fact, greater the dilution, stronger is the effect. Myth 4. Homeopathy medicines contain steroids. We all know that steroids have a quick action on the body. If homeopathy had steroids, even chronic diseases would respond very quickly, which is not the case. So isn't it contradictory that at the same time you say homeopathy is slow and same times you say it has steroids? Secondly, after steroids, you can see side effects of weight gain, moon face, increased body hair growth, which is not seen after consuming homeopathic medicines. Hence, it is safe to conclude that homeopathy does not contain steroids. Myth 5. You can't take any other medicines with homeopathy. The answer is, you can safely take homeopathic medicines alongside the allopathic ones. In fact, your homeopathic physician will ask you to continue your daily medication of hypertension or diabetes or thyroid for that matter. And once your body starts responding to the homeopathic medicine, these allopathic medicines can be slowly tapered off. Homeopathic medicines also help to reduce several side effects like that caused by chemotherapy. So in fact, please don't stop any of your daily dosage of allopathic medicines without the guidance of your homeopathic doctor. Myth 6. Homeopathic medicines are not for diabetic patients. Now, despite being sweet, homeopathic medicines contain a complex sugar known as lactose instead of glucose, which is actually harmful to diabetic patients. And alternatively, homeopathic medicines can also be dispensed in liquid form, that is in distilled water. So yes, Even diabetic patients can safely take homeopathy without fearing a spike in blood sugar. The last myth, myth 7, we can't have coffee or garlic with homeopathy. The answer to this is yes, you can have it, but not around the time when you're consuming your medicine. Now, why is it so? So, unlike allopathy, where you generally swallow your medicine with water, homeopathic doctor will advise you to keep the pills below the tongue or on the tongue and avoid swallowing it with water. This is because homeopathic medicine is absorbed through sensation nerves on and below the tongue and mouth. If you consume strong smelling food like garlic or stimulants like coffee around the time you consume your medicine, they will interfere with the absorption and action of the medicine. This is the reason why a homeopathic doctor will advise you to keep a gap of at least 15 minutes to half an hour before and after consuming the medicines. So yes, you can have coffee and garlic even when you are on homeopathic medication. Hope you found this information useful. If you like the information, do like and subscribe to my channel and please share the video to create awareness. Wish you a happy healing.